Good evening and welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
I am the Bench Monster.
Thank you for joining us this evening. We appreciate having you here. Unfortunately, there's, as most of us have already heard by now, there's some pretty bad news today.
Yeah,
We've lost a legend of
the godfather of
powerlifting
powerlifting.
world.
We just found this out probably
just
2
found
hours
this
ago
out.
in the gym. So throwing together this show and, wanted to do some things. And I just don't know. I mean, it's just a rough, shocking situation. I mean, to have it, I didn't see it coming, and you never do, but I'm just so shocked. Like, I can't believe that Louie Simmons has passed away.
It's just
It made me want to get out my West Side shirt that Louie gave me in 2007.
I happen to already be wearing mine when we found out.
Louie, after the Arnold that year, we went to West Side, Paul Roch, myself, his girlfriend, and Louie brought over a handful of shirts, and this is one of them that I particularly liked. It was the gray one, and wore it all the time, and like I said, had it for a long time. And yeah, we'll end the show with a little Louie tribute and moment of peace and prayer, probably. So it's gonna be a rough while, because he's my mentor and he taught me. I wouldn't be the bench monster without him. That is the truth. I would never have benched 800. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't, make the move to go to Florida and meet Louie at the Bench Bash for Cash in Daytona in 2001. So changed my life forever and many other lifters' lives forever. He was definitely the godfather, guru of powerlifting, and everybody knew who Louie Simmons was. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
he's the
you're in
legend,
powerlifting
and he always
at
will
all,
be.
You know who Louie is. And he's just, I mean, obviously done so much for the sport. Like,
yeah.
it wouldn't be where it is, like, if it wasn't for him. And so many lifters wouldn't be who they are and where they're at without him. And I know there's a lot of hurting people right now in the powerlifting community. So
yeah, my phone's going off like crazy, and had a birthday yesterday, but that's not important. Yeah, this is very traumatic, and yeah, it's just like wow. I just shocked.
Didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting up there and all that, but you just, you didn't expect it quite yet.
Yeah.
We thought we had some more time with him here, and it's just really devastating. And our prayers go out for Doris and for the rest of his family, and we're definitely thinking about them too, and all his crew, his current crew, and all the lifters that that have been so close to him over the years, and it's just really, really sad.
Yeah. I definitely will have to reach out to Mike Wolf. Got a hold of me a minute ago, and I don't have time to call right now, but so did Wes McCormick. I was going to, actually, when I got home, I was going to call Dave Hoff, see if he knew anything, and prayer services and funeral arrangements and all that. I definitely, that would be really cool if we're able to go to his funeral or something, maybe, but we'll have to see how that works. But yeah, shocked. Shocked and shocked and shocked, man. I'm just
shocked.
Yeah. We're gonna try to go with the show here a little bit. Yeah, it was a busy weekend. What do we have? The Thor and Eddie Hall fight.
Oh yeah.
That was a fiasco.
That was crazy.
I rushed home at 1:30 Saturday after doing back, and I was trying to find it on pay-per-view channels and this, that, and the other, and I didn't find it on the internet. I found it on my live streaming TV service that I have, and I got a pretty good viewing of it. I took a little excerpt here of the event, and it's like 6 minutes long, and showcase some of the highlights of it. Just kind of walk through it here a little bit. Definitely started out like a street fight. I didn't think it was looked like a tough man match, but be honest with you, all my times of doing this show and scouting Facebook for lifting videos, I occasionally stopped on Eddie Hall's training, and he was having some great boxing skills. Thor, I didn't see much on him. His training was pretty secretive, I think. But watching the fight, Thor definitely had the boxer's stance and kept his guard up and impressed me. But I expected a little bit more from Eddie. I heard he, talked the talk, and his training looked really good. Eddie was like throwing, inside hooks and, but when he got out there in the ring, I don't know what this, his one thing I'm confused with is the reach of the opponents. They said they both have the same reach. I find that hard to believe. Thor being 6'8" and Eddie being 6 foot, for some reason their arm length would be not the same, but because Eddie definitely shied away from the reach of Thor, I thought. He had an interesting tactic in this third and fourth round, I believe, where he was tilting away, and we'll get into that here, but Eddie was looking good in the first round, of course. Thor split his left eye open, I believe, and then second round, I think he got the right eye cut open a little bit. But I really liked Thor's boxing stance, set up the jab. I was very impressed. Looked like he trained and got his stuff together. This fight was probably supposed to go down a year or two ago, so it was good to see it come to fruition, and it was entertaining to say the least. I really didn't think it would go past the second round. I thought they would come out like a tough man contest and be throwing haymakers and windmills and all that kind of stuff. So to see an actual boxing match of some kind here was very impressive. And for each of them to have the stamina to do such a thing. I mean, cardiovascular and conditioning is very important, especially for big guys with big arms and big bodies. But that was actually a kind of a wrist shot to the head. Was really monitoring their conditioning during the fight. Didn't seem like they were grabbing their knees, and they had wind, which was very impressive. When Eddie started doing this method where he's tilting like this, you can definitely know the right hand's coming for you. I mean, he's got it locked and loaded down there. So I was like really confused with. Then when he changed stances, left southpaw, right hand, that set him up and left him open. But Thor looked really crisp with his punches, though. He looked really good out there. But all I've been hearing is Eddie, running his mouth a lot, and I think he really wanted to win, of course, but sometimes that doesn't happen. And that was a good shot right there to the face. So what are we in the fourth round here? Fourth round was not very stellar, I don't think. I don't know much happened in fourth round. I don't remember. Let's check it out here. This is just short clips through the rounds here. Nothing very exciting. I'm sure everybody's seen this probably 20 times already since Saturday. But yeah, Eddie was looked like he was getting a little frustrated towards the end here, like not finding a path. And when he throws those big haymaker right hands and misses, that can be winding. You exert so much effort and achieve no goal there. First time I seen Eddie, you got to keep that guard up, Eddie. I don't know. Ashley, you saw this fight, didn't you?
I did. Sure did.
Yeah, it was a
good one.
So moving into we had sixth round here. I think this is where it was do or die for Eddie. I believe he needed a knockout to win, and that did not help the numbers.
Not help his case.
No. And
what did you? Sorry.
I'm sure frustration is setting in because he knows, his corner knows, and
that he's way in the.
He's way behind. Way behind in points, and you gotta
have to do something special, and he's got blood in his eyes, and
he
keeps coming. And
time's ticking, buddy, and you need to knock him out.
And talked a lot of shit that you need to back up, and right now, Right now, all he can do is kind of lean backwards and come at him. Like, I just think that little stance he's doing is, I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's
like,
interesting
I would
strategy.
not lean into these punches, but it looks funny. Like, he was so tough before the fight and just talked a lot of shit.
And I only heard it because you were playing it on the internet. So
yeah, I was playing the press conference before. I don't know if it was the day of or the day before, but the one where
he kicked over the table or threw the energy drink.
They were all on a panel, and his son was there. I only caught it because I saw like a post on Instagram where he was hugging his son, like there was this big traumatic experience, and he posted that me trying to console my son after Thor threw an energy drink at us.
Yeah, well, what do you do?
And covered us both, and so I had to watch it. And like when it was happening, his son was not on the stage; they had already removed him, and he looked like he didn't care. Like, but it was entertaining.
Yeah.
But anywho,
Press conferences are like that when they get in there. Tyson was getting notorious for some of that.
They behaved most of it, but the end. I think Eddie made a comment about his mom. I think he told
that was bad.
Told him to tell his mom to like be quiet or something, because I got the impression when she was I don't know. I was just kind of watching a small clip of it on my phone, so like I couldn't see it.
Maybe they'll have a rematch.
What were you guys? Who were you guys rooting for? Did any of you guys have like, one that you thought would win, or one that you were really hoping to win, that you were rooting for?
I thought Eddie would do a lot better.
What were you guys' thoughts? Just curious. I think both of them are badasses, and I really didn't know who was gonna win. I really didn't. I just wanted to see a good fight.
I think they will have a rematch, I believe, somewhere down the road. And I hope somebody got paid too. I hope one of them got some money. I heard a lot of money numbers been thrown around, but I don't know what's going on.
I'm not sure how that worked, but
hey, let's move into some videos here. We don't have any of this person this week. I don't know what happened.
Well, I'm still like, I mean, I had one tonight that I could have posted. I posted it on Instagram. I mean, it was nothing special. No. I've just been doing volume sets of 8 and just higher rep stuff, just to
are we.
To recover and to kind of get back into it.
We're doing a lot of volume ourselves.
That I really felt was worth posting. I could have, and I thought about it, but I not this week, but hopefully soon. I don't want to like throw videos up there just to have videos of me on there. I'd like it to be something, even if it's not phenomenal,
well,
something worth.
We got a list of videos here to talk
more
about.
Than just 8 rep stuff.
Let's go through our videos, Miss Ashley.
Okay.
Well, first up is Doug, and I pronounce his name correctly because they spelled it out for me. Smithy. He's a member of ESP, Endangered Species Powerlifting Club. We had him on here before, videos of him. He's benching 1,100 pounds. He's training for Tiny Meeker's bench contest, hoping to beat the all-time 275-pound bench record. Wow. Let's check Mr. Doug Smithy out. 1,100 pounds. That is a nice shirt, man. We've seen him, I posted a video of him way back, the way he brings down 1,000 pounds very fast, but in return comes up very fast. This is 1,100 pounds, folks, at 275.
Damn.
I think you weigh 274.
Damn. That's solid.
Solid lift.
Keeps moving.
Yeah, that'd be good to see him at Tiny's meet. That'll be a big show. And when is that? April 14th, or it's coming up.
I'm not sure.
And when's the WPO? Is that this weekend or next too? And I know Hoffa's lifting at that. I wanted to wish him luck.
Yeah.
Dave Prater, 905 at 270 and 48 years young. This is a 905 bench, I believe. I think trains at the same facility Doug does. I'm thinking ESP. 905 here. Got some big benchers here at Endangered Species Powerlifting Club. Wish they were on our team.
Right.
We need some new people.
Nice to add to the awesome group that.
Oh, very
we've got
fast.
thus far. That
Wow.
was super
Jeez,
fast.
Dave.
Holy cow.
Speed bencher.
Blink and you missed it.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice work, man.
As we know, Dark Side has a new shirt out called The Warlord, and I've seen a few videos. Randy Robinson sent me a video here with the, he's doing 805 reverse band, and he's doing it in the Dark Side Warlord at 239 body weight and 59 years young. So this is the Warlord shirt. I've been wanting to see it in action. I believe it's a multiply shirt. Definitely cut differently, and I like the support that I'm seeing behind the arms in it with that flatter chest panel. And a couple guys have gotten these shirts. Howard Weingarten is one, I believe, too.
Mm.
So I'm curious on the material. Is it more stretchy? Is it less stretchy? More aggressive material? I want a little feedback, because a lot of times these shirts we see, the material sometimes is a little bit more flexible. Sometimes it's real aggressive. So some feedback would be cool. This was submitted by John Ellick. Told me to get this video out, and I was like, okay. It's James Griffin hitting 800-pound bench in the new Dark Side Warlord shirt. So it's another Warlord shirt. I have to put the backing up because it's a smaller video. So bear with me, folks. James Griffin, sorry, sir. And that's the Warlord shirt in action with 800 pounds right there. Looking smooth. I like the delivery of that material. So
Yeah,
I'm kind of impressed thus far.
very nice. Solid.
Wouldn't be a Benchmonster TV episode without Tumbarello or Daniel Ryhove, who injured his tricep, and we're wishing him a speedy recovery. He's a young man. He will be back. We all get tweaks, twangs. I tore my pec once. Went from being an 800-pound bencher to couldn't get the bar down because of a pec that was out like Dolly Parton out here, swollen. So, yeah, you think it's, you're mentally, destroying yourself because you're like, I'll never bench again. But I told that guy he'll get that healed and he will be back. And yeah, he'll be hitting 700 raw bench at 275. Tumbarello here, the reason I pulled this video, he's doing 550 for 9 in a slingshot. Kind of your basic bottom of the line, nothing extravagant, just a slingshot. And he's cracking out 550 like it's nothing. This kid's got a lot of power, man.
Good night. That's
I
crazy.
so want to get him on the show and pick his brain on how he trains, when he trains, how often, what's he eat. Man, I just wish I was strong. I don't know.
You are
Saw
strong.
this on the internet, and I know that there was criminal charges filed, but it's it looks like an accident. It's a gym accident, but it's not an accident because I guess the judge saw this video and said that wasn't an accident. Oh God.
I think that was an accident.
Really?
Really?
No, I watched it 100 times. Now, he claims it was an accident, but the jury or the judge found differently. He goes and gets a towel and a phone, proceeds to call the ambulance and all that stuff, but
Play that again.
I can't play it again. It's a one-time thing. But he
You can't play it one more time.
He comes back and offers assistance to, I think that was a 45-pound plate he whacked him with.
It wasn't a gem.
And he is that was done
checking on him.
Oh, he's calling the ambulance like right now. That wasn't an accident from what I read, and
What did you read? What was the
I think
caption?
the judge saw the video and said, screw you, that was intentional. And I think he got some time, no matter how innocent.
Why would he help? Like, I'm so
That's the thing.
confused.
You
really can't play it one more time?
Well,
I didn't know
okay.
what to expect.
Well, I'm gonna play it one more time, but I'm telling you, he didn't trip and fall with that plate. Okay, he's got a 45-pound plate, and he's trying to pretend like his ankle gave out or something. No, that's purposely shit right there. Okay, Yeah, we don't. That doesn't fly.
Was there a caption or something? Like,
No, I just saw it on the internet. There was like 4 million views. I'm like, what's this about? And watched it, and then there was
I have so
an
many
article about it.
questions.
Well, you can look it up on.
I'm going to. Where
Yeah.
was it at? Like,
Oh, I don't know, but he like I said,
What
the
would I type
judge
in to
like
find
saw the video and said, "Bullshit, you're in purpose." Okay. This was kind of cool. I don't know if this guy's a gymnast. Ashley, can you figure it out? It's a guy like it's real flexible. But how do you do this?
oh my
Oh
god.
yeah. Okay, well,
Oh.
I'm confused.
Oh, he's
What?
like a contortionist. That's beyond
Does he
being
have
a
a
gymnast.
does he have a L4?
God, I
L3?
can't even watch that.
Well, he benches
That's
though.
creepy. Like, that's too creepy.
It's very good.
Holy
Well,
shit.
but how? What is he? Is he missing discs?
He's got something going on. He's missing.
He has no back.
something. There's something going on in his spine.
Is that double jointed, triple jointed? I've never seen this before. I know women can bend, but not like
Not
this.
like that.
This is, and look at him.
Oh my god. Even Marianne Nemova don't bench like that. That is nuts.
I was intrigued. I posted it because I just wanted to talk about
Is
it.
that like
Good for him. Thumbs up. I don't.
Jesus, that's
I don't know. There's my back hurt just watching that. So, okay. So
got some like cringeworthy videos on here tonight, man.
we did a meet. When we do the meet, when were we at Troutdale?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Well, it'll be 2 weeks.
And
on
I
Saturday.
forgot to post Ryan Hines' videos, and
he apparently Ryan had kind of said last Thursday that I told Hines to send me a video and he didn't.
well,
Apparently he had sent a video.
the deal is
immediately.
on Tuesday I
before
said
he
I
had
need
even
your
asked.
videos, and he said he'd send them to me, but I guess he sent them to me on the Sunday after the meet, and they were just further up the text menu. So anyway, he opened with 535. Let's check that out. A pretty easy opener. We're lifting in Phenom shirts now, not band shirts, so that's a letdown. Because these shirts are so backward technology now. But we went out there and we did it anyway. And Hines looked really good. Good build, good pressure, spread the bar, and boom. So we got him on the board with 535. Okay, the stress is over. Then we took him where, Ashley?
What was it,
573.
Yeah, 573.
Yep. This is his first meet, so this is all impressive.
Yeah.
So we got him on the board. Now we're going to take a second attempt. This looked really good too. Good control right on the top of the stomach. Got a press command. I mean,
Yep.
I'm thinking to myself, like
Smooth.
606, you know? Well, it didn't go so smooth. It was a war, let me tell you. He didn't give up on it. I thought he was going to get it. And you'll see my hand. I want to grab the bar because I don't want injury. And a lot of times when, you're foiling like he's going to be doing here, I get scared. So you may see me have a panic hand, but I'm just, I'm like, okay, good line. It's only 20 pounds more. But it twisted at the bottom. And I'm like, don't.
Oh, it was quite a fight.
It's a fight. It's a fight. Right arm locks out and then right there. I don't want pecs flying off. That scared me. So he lived to fight another day, and we'll have him back for maybe the Kennelly Bench Bash Classic here, if we have it. I think we will. Okay, so I was on Instagram, and I found a person that impressed me. Her name is Tamara Wolcott, and she was doing a few lifts here. I was peeking into people's Instagrams, and she's doing some Spoto presses, and I thought that was cool because we need to do Spoto presses. So here she is with 325, doing some Spoto presses.
It's wild.
This is something we have not done in a long time. Accessory movement, 3 sets of 5, 5 sets of 3. I like chains, or we call them Cannelli presses when we use the Duffalo bar instead. So you come down and try to stop 2 inches off your chest like Eric Spoto. These, ladies and gentlemen, with heavier weight, help me pause more easily because I wore a shirt all my life. So I was trying to do a raw meet one time, and I did these exclusively, a couple weeks at a time, and it really helped me at the bottom where the shirt has always been. Let's see. Tamara is going to be doing a 641 deadlift. I got to put the backing up. Let's check that out. 641. This looks like at a pretty big contest too. Rogue sponsored. I don't know where it's at, but 641 deadlift.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Like, she's pretty close to my record, 661.
Yeah, she is. Holy shit.
Yeah. I pull something
and,
like that.
Not to, discredit you, but yours was in a suit.
Hers
is not.
Don't know if I had a suit.
I know that,
Good job.
Yeah, I swear you
Mrs.
did.
Walcott.
Yes, very nice. Very,
That's good.
very strong woman.
And
very cool.
God, I'm getting the bottom of my list here.
Very impressive.
Wouldn't be this kind of
have yours, guys' video, right?
Yeah, but I've got the last one here is Julius Maddox. I know this is an old, but this is when he did 782. And looking back on things, we saw him at the Arnold a couple years ago, and
he did a
70 something,
771, right?
Yeah, and then I thought he was going to come out and do the 800 there. He did not. This meet here, I really thought, you had it at this meet, and there's no doubt in my mind, 782, like you had 800 there, man. You could have came out and done it, but I don't know what happened. When I watched that video, there is some conferencing in the back, and I think Julius did say his pec was a little twanged on that, so he shut it down. But, definitely had 800 in him that day. I hope he's training hard. I've seen some recent training videos. I don't know what's going on with him and Zamani. I don't know. Right. I thought they were supposed to get it on somewhere, but c'est la vie. Okay, so we're doing a lot of volume now on speed day and max effort day. We're doing a lot of 5s and 8s and things like that. Yes, we still max out on max effort day. We will once out of the 4 weeks that we go. So speed bench here, we're doing 8 sets of 8, everybody's favorite, and we're using the football bar. Let's check it out. Okay, so basically what's going on here is we decided, I came in a little late. Dan had the football bar out, and I said, perfect, 1 chain or 2 chain. So what we're doing here is we're starting with, I think, 40%, and 40 or 45, and then we add 5 pounds each time we go up. So we do 4 sets with the middle grip on the football bar, and then 4 sets with the wide grip. Back to back, of course. So we try to go up at least 10 pounds every lift. So I don't have every lift to bore you with 64 total reps and 8 sets, but let me tell you, this was hard. In fact, the last 2 sets for most people was destroying them, and that's what we kind of want. This didn't affect our max effort day either. But and one thing I noticed when I was putting this on here is I'm not taking them all the way to lockout. I know I could go higher. That's piss poor. But I should push it up a little higher, but whatever. Okay, so there was quite a few of us going too. So we ran pretty quick. I'll let everybody get a lift here in the close grip session, and then we did 3 more. And I believe the next video we're going to see is our outside grip. Chris leads the way here. And I believe when we go, we throw on an extra chain too. So always trying to step it up 1 notch. And yeah, we're huffing and puffing, man. These 8 reps is excruciating. And we're supposed to do 10 sets of 10 too, but I always dodge that and I think we're doing 8 sets of 8 with a straight bar and bands tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Yeah, right here, so the football bar really hits the front delts a little bit, so this was tough. Usually we do 9 sets of 3 with that bar, but we didn't do too much to where it affected our max effort day, because if we do that, it's counterproductive. Let's go, Hines, we got to go. So he's got a plate, a 25, a 10, a 5, and I know we put 2 chains on there again somewhere, but maybe I don't have that on video. This is actually the first set of 3 more to come with that grip. So, and I just get the one grip for everybody. One grip on video close, one on the wide. Boy, Kennelly, get those up to lockout. Hey, my arm felt pretty good that day, so I'll take that. Forrest does the most weight. He's strong. He's getting ready for a meet. I think, when's Forrest's meet? 6 weeks? 9 weeks.
I think I'm
8 or 9 weeks away.
Sure it's May.
So they're gearing up.
Not totally sure.
2 plates, that's hard. Good for him. That was impressive. Okay, here we are. I did include one here with 2 chains, and my chains are no joke. They're 20 pounds a piece, and you're seeing about 90% of it off the ground. 20, 40, 60, 80. Carrier chain. Yeah, it's a tough. It's 85 pounds probably right there. And I want to try it. And I'm having a really good day, so I'm putting a little gunpowder, little piss and vinegar behind them. Because I don't feel any pain. Yeah, I'm not locking them out all the way like I should. But hey, speed up the chest. I'm trying to build that explosive power there. Then I said, let's do my creative mind. 10, 10, and 10. I believe these are Hoff presses because I saw Hoff doing them at a seminar he was doing. He used an easy curl bar, but our bar is bent. So when you hold it, it hurts your wrists. And I just want to throw it in the garbage can. I actually looked buying one, a new one for the gym, but $140. And I ain't going to leave it there where some asshole is going to bend it.
What is it?
See, he forgot he had to do 10 more. He thought he was done.
Shit.
See the face?
Oh,
It's hard. Yeah, nothing's easy. He's grunting. There you go. Yep. Get him out. There's no quitting that kid. Yeah, you fail. That's all right. So we put on 2 plates, 2 25s, and I believe we did 3 sets here. And if I'm mistaken, is this the day we supersetted? No, that was heavy day probably. I don't think we supersetted. It's supposed to be pushing towards the feet, not like a bench press, because we don't want to hit the delts, we want to hit the triceps. When you see me do them all, it should look pretty good. But Forrest is doing a great job at the extensions. Here's me. Let's see if I do them right. So I do the extensions there. Hines is telling me to squeeze the bar. Got a good rhythm going, but hard. Not easy with that band under there too. Now, towards the feet. See how I'm pushing? It's almost falling out of my hands. And then I go back to the head again. We did 3 sets like this. I'm gritting my teeth because it is hard. You got to dig right there, especially after those presses. You think you're getting a rest, but your triceps are not. And I'm like, my head's red. That is... Now, let's see if Hines does them correctly. What do you see, ladies and gentlemen? Good extensions. Letting the elbows come out from underneath the bar. That's what we're looking for. Not a press.
right.
An extension. He could come down a little further, but we'll let it pass right now. His face is red too, so I'm happy. And you got 10 more extensions to do. This is tough. But when you do things like this, you go to meets and you do big weight and have no trouble with lockout. Okay, so we left the football bar on the bench, and I said, let's just use them. So now we're going to do extensions, palms facing. We did a flat bar, straight bar, so it's kind of my practice here. A straight bar extension, and then some type of palms facing extension. Now you got to think too, we didn't take 20 minutes and sit around and talk. We went from one place to another. No rest here. This is a 1 hour workout. It goes fast. Only thing that saves you in an instance like this is having more people That way you get adequate rest. And we still go fast though. So I know it doesn't look like much, but this is a lot of volume. I think we did 5 sets at 10, maybe. And if you ain't got cuffs on right now, your elbows are a mess. I like to let that football bar roll right between the eyes, almost right between the eyes. Let that bar almost hit you in the face. That way you get full range of motion. Okay, plate in the 10. See how I take it way down in the face there? It's almost a timing thing. But that sets the elbows in that proper angle. It's easier when you cut it and you go 4 inches higher, but I don't know who does that on this video. Okay, what are we doing now? Huh? Side delt raises. Okay, our front delts were taken care of because we did all those football bar presses. So some side delt raises and probably a set of push downs. No overhead press, no seated dumbbells, no shoulder machine. At this point, I want to make sure that our shoulders are going to have some gunpowder on Tuesday night, and they sure as hell did. So you train the side delts, of course, here. Many different ways you can do it. I just chose to do these and finish the workout with that. I think it's 4 sets. We're just going after a pump, really. Just getting a lot of blood in the muscle. I know some bodybuilders do like 60, 80 pound dumbbells and stuff. We're just doing a little pump here. That's all it is. And then a tricep push down, call it a day. I don't film tricep push downs a lot. Hey, maybe I do on max effort. Should we roll into that?
Let's do it.
What did we do on max effort day? Were you there?
No, I was not.
Okay. We did floor press.
Coaching gymnastics at that time.
Floor press with our slingshots on. Let's check it out. This is a true test to see how my physical therapy and everything is working, because normally I can't do 2 plates here. So this was a real thrill for me. If you could see it, that was pretty good. 3 plates and a chain. I was happy with that. Like warming up. BJ Dirk, Westside Barbell shirt. He has a Pharrell Widowmaker, I believe he's going to showcase tonight. Chris uses it also, by the way. Very stout piece of equipment he has. I just grabbed the Dark Side Bumblebee out of my truck, and I was going to use that today. The name of the game was like 5s, so we're trying to get 5 reps or 3, but we're trying to do more volume on both days. Heinz 4 plates and a chain. That's 405, 415, and plus 40. So 455. There you go. BJ gonna do 455 at the top. 445 at the bottom because half the chain's on the floor. Nothing wrong with that. Chris, Dark Side bench band. It's warming up. I think Chris was hitting some 3s here, pushing as hard as he can.
Always does.
And here's me.
Badass.
I didn't think I was going to get 5 reps, but let's just see what happens. Once he handed it out, I was like, oh, I got 1 and barely got. I didn't even lock it out. But hey, you got your limitations. Who's going? I can't see. Who's the fuck in the way? Okay, get out of there. That's BJ. Heinz doing some big weight here. He's wearing the Bumblebee, I believe. 5 plates and a chain. That's 505 and 40. That's 555. 545. Is it? Ashley, help. Chris wearing BJ's new Widowmaker. And he's got 4 plates on there. Big dog. Look at that. 1. He wants more. 2. Yeah, this was impressive. I don't care. It's good to see it work. Heinz let me use the half bench shirt here with 5 plates again. I'm trying to redeem myself. Once again, BJ help me. Need side spots here. This felt a little bit better. I think it really cradles that right arm because it was doing some funky shit over there. It's still not fixed. Hines, so you got 6 plates chain? Wow. Some weight right there. He's wearing that half shirt too. We're working on volume here. Very impressive. 3 reps, I think.
Schnikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
BJ in the new Pharrell Widowmaker. Really stout little slingshot apparatus there. He's got a lot of plates on there. I think it's 725 at the top is what the weight is here. It's damn. Nice reps. Yeah, that's some good weight right there. Okay, somebody mentioned incline dumbbells. I said, okay. So we went over here. I tried to start with Heinz's 100-pound dumbbells here, but my arm actually said no. So what I had to do was work up. I started with 60, 70, 80, yeah, whatever. Right arm is still not 100%, but it is better. It is getting better. I don't know if taking 5 days off helped it. Probably did. BJ grabbing the hundreds right out the bat, I believe. Chris over there doing the same, kicking some ass on the incline dumbbells. Mm-hmm. It's nice when you got 2 inclines and 6 people. 7. Quite a big audience here. So this isn't speed bench, so we're not moving tremendously fast. Okay. Rolling dumbbells in the flat bench. Haven't done these in a while. So it's time to do them. This is where you got to push it. You got to keep moving up in weight to get the benefit of these. You can't just do light weight. And yeah, it's going to hurt. Yeah, you're going to be in pain, but no pain, no gain in this game. This is my bread and butter right here. On the floor too. Oh, so you do 10 rolling and then 10 little presses. Now you wouldn't think those little presses are anything, but after doing a rolling dumbbell, then trying to press those, it sucks. It's hard. Try it sometime. Do a set of 10 and then 10 dumbbell presses right after that. King of rolling dumbbells right there. The hardest part was pressing them at the end. It was like, okay.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, because the triceps are seriously fatigued, especially from all the work we had done prior.
Right.
Yeah, so GPP comes into effect here, having the conditioning and wind to make it through these. I think I had to yell at Dan to get more heavier dumbbells there because he's using 40s quite often in a row. You always got to try to grab a little bit more weight each time. Push yourself. If I see it, I'm going to say it. Sets and reps here, I don't remember. There are 20 total reps, 10 rolling dumbbells and 10 presses. So I think we did 4 or 5 sets here. And then I believe, God, I can't remember. These workouts come so fast. Or my memory's just going because I'm getting old. One or the other. Yeah. We had 3 benches going here. That really helped.
See that.
So everybody doesn't have to wait for one bench.
Was this the last thing you did, or?
Well, no. I think we did. A push down with bands. I usually don't do a push down as a tricep exercise, but this night I wanted to do a straight bar movement, and I really didn't want to do anything funky, so I just set up old school band push downs here. And I believe we did a shoulder exercise, and I think on next max effort exercise, instead of doing shoulders at the end, we are going to do shoulders right after we decline. We're going to do decline bench next Tuesday. So that leads us to over here. A lot to talk about over here.
Yes. So,
and that's where you take over.
The very first comment was 1 rep max. asking, is it true Louie Simmons died? And it unfortunately does.
Yeah, it's true.
Does
Yeah.
check out. It's unfortunately true, and
I wasn't too sure.
that.
I don't bring my phone to the gym, and the guys came in and said it, and
Yeah, I mean, we hadn't heard. He's been working on the show and busy all day. I've been teaching I've been working at school all day, where I don't really get I'm never on social media at school at all. And
we heard about it at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
Pacific Standard Time.
5 o'clock.
Yeah. When Forrest walked in, he looked at me and had this look in his eye, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
I looked over from across the gym. I was by the squat rack, and I saw Ryan and Forrest, and I saw like Ryan's face just go like a facial expression you don't see very often, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And I walked over and
stunned, shocked.
Sure
Still
enough,
am.
That was what he had been told, and
so I rushed home from the
true.
gym, and then I grabbed my phone, and I like I said, I got
he's been getting the phone.
Mike Wolf wants me to call him, and Wes McCormick asked me if I heard, and I sent him a message, but I was going through Facebook just to make sure because I didn't want to believe it. Yeah, but unfortunately,
you're hoping
my
it's
mentor,
not true, but it is. Sorry, I cut you off.
God called him to heaven, so
yeah, very, very heartbreaking. And we've got Evan Monster saying, R.I.P. Louie Simmons, and there lot of RIPs to Louie Simmons, and we'll have a moment of silence in respect to Louie at the end.
Yeah.
One Rep Max also says, "Hello, by the way, how was your week, guys?" Well, and until that, it was
going good until our
pretty
news
good.
today, and
he
it
had
kind of
a
like
birthday yesterday, and I know I was like, I don't even like we were in the middle of our workout, and it just seemed really trivial.
Yeah,
I don't
stunk.
want to freaking. Didn't even matter at that point.
My week consisted of a physical therapy appointment, my last one on Tuesday, and forms have been submitted for a cortisone shot. But I've seen progress with that, and taking a break 5 days prior to their contest. I took 5 days off, got kind of lazy a little bit, but I think that really helped my issue. I'm hoping that when the cortisone shot comes soon in the next week or two, that they hit the sensory nerve or the motor nerve. I think that's where they want to hit the motor nerve, is to get things moving. So if they reduce inflammation in that area, that would be, I really keep my fingers crossed and hope that that's all it takes and I don't have to have surgery. So
yeah,
that's me.
We're all hoping that for you, for sure. Crossing our fingers. Orange Blitz. Rest in peace, Louie Simmons. True original. Paul Loffer. Hey guys, how's it going? Again, and until the news that we got a few hours ago, it was going well. Now we're a little bit, lot of bit bummed and devastated, and just really our hearts are hurting right now for the powerlifting community and for Doris, his wife, and his family, and the people that. Sorry, am I talking too loud?
A little low.
Or too loud?
Little
too
low.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah. So it was going pretty good. Now we're pretty bummed out. So, but thank you, Paul. We're glad you're here. Glad you. Always good to see you in the chat box. So thank you.
And looking good in your new shirt too. I believe you got a new shirt. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. T Pressifer. Oh, okay. Eddie froze. He thought he could one punch him.
Yeah. I think he was looking for that big right a lot of times.
Oh, he was. Yeah, like it was almost like that was the only move he practiced.
Only
like
one
he thought
dimensional.
that was gonna be it.
Yeah, that strategy didn't work.
Yeah, and Thor just kind of. It looked like he's been boxing his whole life. That's
Thor
the
looked,
thing,
just phenomenal. Like I was impressed.
That's what he does. Like it was just another Saturday night boxing fight. He just looked real comfortable in there. T Pressiver, super sad about Louie. Read my first West Side article in 1996, Powerlifting USA. Yeah, it's very, very devastated. I think we're all just so shocked and definitely very saddened by the news. You know, we knew he was getting up there, but it, you know, I mean, he's Louie, like, you know, I think we all thought he'd fight on for, you know, for years and years to come. So very, very devastating news. Showbit Jane, rest in peace, Louie, with, you know, heartbreak emojis and tear-eyed emojis. Howard Weingarten, real sad to hear about Louie. R.I.P. The godfather of powerlifting. Absolutely. So I say, you know, the powerlifting community is just definitely hurting right now. He was the godfather, and you know, I don't know what powerlifting would be right now if it wasn't for him. So, you know, we're all very grateful for what he's done for the sport, and he will truly be missed, and will always be a legend. He will always be the godfather of powerlifting. Let's see here. One rep max. The smack talking was getting on my nerves, so I was rooting for the mountain. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you're right. One rep. I mean, I heard Eddie just kind of running his
Eddie,
mouth.
You know, they
didn't
like,
back it up, buddy. I mean,
yeah.
he walked the walk.
He keeps saying it wrong.
I keep
Steve.
saying it backwards.
He talked the talk, but didn't walk the walk.
I'm good at doing things
He
backwards.
said that wrong so many times.
Hey, I'm losing. I'm getting old. What can I say?
I know.
I'm losing my mind. Can't help it.
He walked the walk,
Walk
but
the
didn't
walk.
talk the talk.
Well,
Okay, babe. Let's see here. Anthony Torrens. R.I.P. Louie. He was a real legend of the sport. Thanks, guys, for the videos. I learned something new every time.
you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, Anthony. Definitely appreciate having you here. One rep max. Rest in peace, Louie. Now I'm going to wear my Westside hoodie every day. And it's black too, so it will show that I'm mourning. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, mine that I'm wearing is too. Which was just a coincidence. I was already wearing it at the gym, you know, when we found out. Just was not expecting that news. Like I said, I haven't been on social media, or well, I have now, but I hadn't up until, like I said, I was at work all day, and then I rushed straight to the gym, you know, to try to get it in before the show, and I had not seen anything yet. So, you know, obviously by the time I got home from the gym and got on there was, you know, lots of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Laura Phelps, like the first thing that I saw when I popped on there was Laura Phelps with a picture of her and Louie, and you know, I know Louie was.
I had him
almost like
my
a
favorite
father
picture
to
I
her.
had of Louie on my profile picture on my Facebook page,
Yeah.
and I never changed it because
Probably never will. Huh?
probably never will.
No,
I don't. You know, a lot of people change their profile pictures, but that one there, when I knew my buddy had that, I was like, he had it on a wall at his gym, and I was like, when was that? Where's that picture? Where's that? What? And he sent it to me, and I was like, that's my picture, and yeah.
And it will.
I
Should be
owe everything
forever.
to Louie, man. He made the Benchmonster, so I just wish I could have done more and not fell apart. And because I remember the last conversation we had was about band shirts at breakfast at 6 a.m. in Westside,
Yeah.
and I talked briefly about.
But you got his blessing, like, you know. I think once he showed you or told us that he supported band shirts. And it was kind of like the green light, like, okay, this is all right. He supports this.
Yeah.
And,
so I asked him if that would be something, you know, that I should do, or, you know, I wanted to shine, you know, and for Louie, and trying to impress him, and I didn't know if that was a route I should go, and he gave me the green light for band shirts.
Yeah,
and it's
what was his analogy? How did he explain?
Something about race cars,
really
or I could not repeat it because I was in
Okay.
shock because Louie was sitting.
Yeah, he was totally, because we didn't know, like, I kind of thought, I didn't know, but
Bill
I
Gillespie
could
had
see
already
him.
done 1,000 pounds, I believe, a couple times, and I it was just a brief conversation, and
basically he was saying,
was like,
you know,
"Weights,
as
weight."
technology evolves, you gotta evolve too,
Yeah.
or you know, evolve or die. And I can't remember. I'm gonna try to explain it the amazing way.
Something
that he
about
did,
cars too.
It
Yeah,
was.
he's a car buff.
But no, it was really good, and
Yeah.
I think ever since then, that's when you've jumped on the band shirt.
Stop flexing. Doug is no joke. Doug
Oh, I
Smythe.
was like, what?
Smithy.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no joke. He
Yes.
he looks like an intense individual, and I've been watching him for a while. When I see videos, and he's just impressed me with his benching ability. And I didn't realize he was 274 body weight. He's throwing up some, messing with 1100 now. I'm rooting for him at the show. That's for sure. He's going to be the next guy up there doing crazy things.
Yeah, absolutely. Evan Monster 1. I was definitely rooting for Thor. Eddie needs to just stick to lifting weights. Thor, on the other hand, looked pretty good in there for a big guy. Yeah, I mean, that's what we thought too. He looked comfortable in there. Like, he just looked like that was his sport. That's what he's been doing. So I'd say he should do both. He should keep,
He might be a good WWE guy, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, he'd be really cool in the WWE.
Maybe Vince will be getting a hold of one of those guys. William Dirk, 1100 at 275. I've got a lot of work to do. Well, you're doing the right thing. You got the 2-ply. You're getting familiar with that. You got a 3-ply, and I believe those guys are in 4-plies. And when the time is right and you're moving up, all in due time. Don't try to jump the gun and get into a 4-ply and do something you're not ready for.
Yeah.
We've seen that happen in an arm break, actually. So, yeah, baby steps, and it'll come.
Yeah. Where can you put it where we're at here? Let's see. Howard Weingarten says, Mr. Dirk, so do I. Just agreeing with the comment, because is Howard's 275 weight class? I take it.
No, I think Howard's 300.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Because
stop flexing. Jeff McVicker was the side.
I'm not
Was
sure.
he really?
Howard, are you 275 or 308? I thought you were 275.
McVicker was the side spot.
Okay.
McVicker's the one who took the bloody face pick.
Oh, really?
With the tongue sticking out. Yeah.
Did he really?
Yep. He took that as I was running back from off the stage with a bloody face. So.
Nice. The infamous Bloody Sunday pick.
Yep.
Howard Weingarten. Ryan, sorry I didn't get a chance to get into mine this week. My crew didn't show, but going to get into it this week. Excellent. Yeah. We'll be looking forward to hearing how it goes.
Yep. Please send me a video.
Send some vids. John Smith. Let's put Paul Roch on for the 100th episode. I was trying to look up here and see which episode we're on exactly.
I think we got 2 more. We got 99 next week, and then April 7th.
That's not a bad idea.
I did reach out to John Ellick, and I believe he's sending some complimentary items to give away for trivia questions.
Sure, yeah.
Rob Farrell,
and have it not happen.
Too. So we'll see what happens. We'll have some things to give away. This isn't the Joe Rogan show, so I can't give you guys cars and stuff like that. We do the best we can, but it'll be fun.
I like the idea of having Paul Roch on. The only thing is, like, if we had a Paul Roch show, we would kind of want the show to be all about him.
Yeah. And Paul's got a lot of stories. We'd be here for a while.
We also could have him be a part of the trivia and coming up with questions, but I think he's going to have so many stories and really be such a
Paul Roch trivia. I'm going to have to call Paul and say, Paul, what was the most you benched in a Rage X? I know the Phenom.
Will people know any of that stuff?
I don't even know. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you've got to be able to do things that people will know or be able to look up.
God, Paul Roch lifting. The videos I'd have to find. Well, we'll figure it out.
I mean,
it's
it'd be cool to have a couple questions about him.
Paul mentioned about being on the show, but trying to get him on. He likes to do Zoom, and Zoom in this software that I use doesn't work too well. It's a little more complicated. And I don't want anything that's going to make my brain burn. So I said, Paul, can you get a Skype account? They're free. You just set it up. We video call. I take your video. I put it in my software. It's pretty simple. I think Paul is living out of a motorhome at the moment. I think they're building a house or something. He's traveling, or he's building a new house. I don't know what he's doing.
And his motorhome is like a small
house.
Like a, a nice small
it's
house.
Like
so it's
80,000
like
feet
he's
long,
living it
and the
rough
walls
by
pop
any
out.
means.
I think he's got a jacuzzi in it. It's no joke, dude.
Huge. Yeah. No, Very, very luxurious.
Tiny
very
Meeker.
nice. Oh, Tiny. Hey, Tiny.
Tiny.
It's so good to see you, buddy. R.I.P. Louie. Yeah, isn't that just heartbreaking, man? I know.
Traumatizing,
I know.
really.
It's just, it is. I know. It's a sad night. Kind of a, kind of a downer episode. Very, especially like, a lot of us just found out within the last few hours. So it's still kind of like
dulls
sinking in.
the energy out of me a little bit.
Definitely.
I'm trying to hang in there and do
Glad
this,
you're here, Tiny. Thanks for joining us, man. Real good to see ya. Mary Askew. Mary. Hi, guys. Hope the week is going great. Very excited to hear how the WPO Bench Bash turns out this weekend. Yep, the week was going okay till today. Obviously the news is pretty devastating, but it was going well. Other than that, up until that point. And yeah, it'll be fun to see how that turns out. Hopefully we can get some footage from that for next week.
Yeah. One Rep Max talking about the guy hitting in the head with the weights.
Where?
Right here.
Wow, and he's trying to play it off. What a Richard. Hope he gets some prison. Love, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much time he got, but he did get time.
That's not, why would he have done, I just don't, there's got to be a backstory between the two, or does the article say
Didn't look into it. I just watched the video,
I'm so curious.
I was just like, that looked like an accident, but it was not an accident. He blatantly did that, maliciously, all that stuff.
I mean, he's got to know there's a camera. Why would he do, knowing there's a camera right there and then hang around?
He played it off like he was, but it didn't work.
Good night. There's a story there, and I want to know what it is.
One Rep Max, that guy's arch. I don't think it's an arch. I think it's a, what do you call it?
His spine is not normal. He's missing something, or his spine's not all bone. It's made of some other material. I don't know.
I've
never seen
medically.
That.
I can't speak on it.
I've never seen that. I've seen girls gymnasts we have be able to do some pretty creepy stuff and be able to bend themselves in half like that, but to be able to do it like that and then under load and not under 225 and bench it and be just totally fine and peachy afterwards.
He kind of moved his legs. Maybe he can't move his, I don't know, maybe his back had an accident or something. Paralyzed or something.
But we watch him get into that position. If the video would have started with him already in position, and then I'd say, okay, somebody positioned him like that, he's paralyzed.
It looked really weird.
But we watched him move, so I don't think it's, I don't know.
William Dirk.
That was freaking nuts.
You better do the bench bash. I want to bench 800 there. 800? Let me tell you something, Mr. Dirk. If you are going to the Kennelly Classic Bench Bash, that's August is what we're planning. You will do more than 800 there. Yeah, that amount of time, and you will do more than 800 there. I think you'll surprise yourself. More than likely, if I had to rub a crystal ball, I foresee you opening in 2-ply and doing 2 lifts in the triple ply. So that's just me. Tiny Meeker.
That'd be exciting to see. And Mary did correct it. It's going to be called the Kennelly Classic. Yes, I said it right. So that would be awesome to have you there, BJ. Definitely. Like Ryan said, I'm sure 800 and beyond. Tiny Meeker, the guy definitely meant to hit the guy with the plate. He walked across the entire gym to smash the guy.
Yeah.
Should be attempted murder.
I agree with you.
I just can't understand. That's just, like I said, and then again, to call 911 and help him. I don't know. It's nuts to me. Okay. I'll try to get over it here. Howard Weingarten. I hope to be there. I'm looking to do something close to that. Hope to be at the Kennelly Classic. I assume he's referring, right? Right, Howard? You
Yeah,
mean
it's
the
not,
Kennelly Classic? Are we doing okay with our? Because I keep seeing this
yeah, I
spinning.
see the buffering thing over there, and
Are
I'm
we like? Do you guys? Is this running like smoothly, or is there buffering where we're
yeah,
kind
our
of
preview over here is showing
stopping?
a little buffer, and
Because
I'm
our
curious.
preview's not looking good. I
I
keep
just
seeing
paid the
the
bill
little
today
things
too.
spinning. So
Howard
let us
Weingarten,
let us
how's the
know. I
neck
guess I
coming
wasn't
along?
talking, so never mind, everybody.
Well, the neck, honestly, Howard, I
Not
had a
even gonna
chiropractor
acknowledge that he cut me off,
adjust my neck. His
motherfucker.
name's Mark Weber. He was at the Troutdale meet, and he was a Wabdle
Leave it alone.
chiropractic guy that was at the Wabdle Worlds quite a bit, and he would be doing free adjustments and stuff, and he would always adjust my spine from the L5 area all the way up to my neck. And I was a little skeptical. He did some gentle neck adjustments, and it popped. But it was really weird. I think taking 5 days off, having that adjustment, and I recently ordered a decompression device that I hang on a door, and I put this thing around my head, and I basically hang myself, and that's been really helping. The physical therapy helping. So I'm seeing it in the bench. Last 2 bench workouts, I've seen like if I had to say, like 40-50% better. And I mean, so I don't want to bark too soon, because decline's coming up, and a straight bar 8 for 8 tomorrow, so I'll really see if I have a problem, engage my progress. Then each workout I kind of am seeing improvements, so it's kind of exhilarating, so I'm very happy.
Let's see.
Especially after the cortisone shot.
T. Pressifer, I agree, Tiny. Aggravated assault for sure. Yeah, I mean, if it really was done on purpose, I know we're still on that, but I can't get over it. That was crazy.
Yeah.
If that really was done on purpose, then yeah, like
that's split open his head. Could have killed him.
I'm surprised like we didn't see blood. Like that had to have. I wonder like what his
It might have been
injuries were
in
and
his
how he
hairline.
turned out. Yeah, like
Can't see it much.
I wonder. I'm curious, like how I really want to look this up afterwards. But what do you look up, like, because you don't know where it was from, you don't know any names.
It was on Facebook, and it had a link to the
actual article.
The article on it. Yeah.
Jesus.
Paul Loeffler.
Paul Loeffler. I definitely love my new F8 shirt. I can get my shoulder blades back good now. Next week I'm going to jack the shirt and see what I can do.
Awesome.
Nice. Hopefully can get some videos for us. Send those in so we can get them on the show. 1 Rep Max. I'm glad your arm is getting better. Can't wait to see you back on the platform.
Yeah, definitely.
Hoping. Sunny Ferrugia. R.I.P. Louie Simmons. Definitely Sunny. Definitely. Very, 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 very sad. Like I said, we're going to have a moment of silence at the end to pay some respects, and hopefully we can kind of get some more information about when
I'm gonna
services
make some phone calls after
and,
this and get some
I don't know
stuff.
Yeah, would like to know
Job?
what happened exactly, because I haven't heard anybody mention like what caused it, what happened, what's going on there. So hopefully we can get a little more news. It's still very fresh. We just found out a few hours ago, so hopefully we can get more details. Job Cardenas. Hey, Job, that might be Job Cardenas. Hey Ryan, would you ever coach powerlifters or open up a gym?
I do online training, and I used to have a 10 client maximum, because each individual requires I require videos of workouts, assistant exercises to make sure technique's correct. And since my mom passed away, I've kind of inherited a lot of the estate. My grandfather left me an estate, dryland wheat, and there's a lot of book work and tax stuff I'm learning that I'm having to pick up, and that's consuming a lot of my time right now. So I've really shortened my list of clientele that I have at the moment.
But still, if you're interested,
I'm doing the best I can.
Message him, and if he can squeeze you in, he will. If he can't, you go on a waiting list, and and he will, he will get you in. So
And if
anybody that's interested, definitely, you might want to throw your email up.
Yeah.
Definitely email him and let him know you're interested. And
as far as opening up a gym, it was a dream of mine many, many, many years. And I think when I went to Westside Barbell, I kind of looked and I said, this is the Mecca. This is the gym. And, at the time, it was in a converted storage unit. And I thought to myself, if I ever had a gym, first of all, it would be, I want it to be powerlifters only. But in order to make things work and cover the overhead, I'm pretty sure that all my friends that work out there would probably want to work out for free. So it wouldn't be I don't think it would be a moneymaker. Because in order to make money with a gym, you really have to cater to the older people, the treadmill people, to make it work. If there was a way to do it and break even and just have a place to train, and many people may have that situation, but it's hard to pay rent for a facility closer into town where it's X amount of dollars for square footage. And in my case, it would probably be on the outskirts of town. Then you're risking break-ins and theft, and it's just it's always been a dream to have my own gym, but I don't think I could ever make it work unless I lived in an area where it was powerlifter.com. Everybody was powerlifting, but I probably need 25 or 30 paying members, and that it's just hard to do. But yeah, it's always been a dream. I wish I could do it.
Definitely. Yeah, that would have been so cool. Howard Weingarten, I was correct.
Oh.
Yeah, I am 275 and I'm only about 265 right now.
He looked a lot bigger than that when I met him.
I mean, he's strong looking, but I was pretty sure he was 275 in the 275 weight class anyways.
Hey, and never say never. If I fell into a little bit of money, I definitely would invest in a gym, and I would try. I would do it. But I just don't think it would be a moneymaker. But it's very exciting to think if I had my own facility. Man, I wish.
That would be so cool. That would be really cool.
Thomas MD.
Are you going to get the F8 bench shirt?
F8 bench bar.
Sorry, I am.
Yeah, I saw that bar. I don't. Right now I have a Texas, the best Texas bench bar they have, and it's a 55-pound bar, and we love it. Yes, I would love to get it, but you got to understand those bars are probably $700. So how I would do that would be, each one of us guys pitch in X amount of dollars, and we get it for ourselves, and we lock it up in the gym. So I definitely want to try it. I love the bar we have now, but I'd love to have an extra bar, and they look really cool. I don't know what PSI they're rated, all that stuff, but definitely would love to try one. I'm pretty sure Mendelson probably has 4 of them by now. One Rep Max, does he have that bar? Because last time we were there, Texas Power Bar had sent him like 5 bars, remember? And he was giving them away at the meet for money. I mean, you had to buy them, of course, but he had a lot of bars. I was jealous. Like, what? I mean, Texas Power Bar sent him all those bars. I was like, man, that's awesome. I want one. Anthony Caruso.
Anthony or Caruso. I'm a little confused by the first part of this. Please read this as fast as possible. In 1973, I broke my back. That's when I invented the reverse hyper. And by 1978, I pulled over 700 at 198. Listening to Louie was the best. R.I.P. What's the please read this as fast as possible?
Well, when Louie tells it, he talks very fast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So in 1973, I broke my back. That's when I invented the reverse hyper. And by 1978, I pulled over 700 at 198. I know. I was like, I didn't know if that was part of the quote or if he was telling me to read it back. I was a little confused.
Yeah, the reverse hyper. I've seen. I remember the first gym I went to. Rab Fitness had a reverse hyper, and I walked into that gym.
We had one before that.
Where?
Somehow Meatball had got one because the one at
Well,
Rab came from Meatball. Meatball got one.
Yeah,
and
but
put
the
it
one at
in
Rab, anyway, when I walked
No, it
in,
was the same one that Meatball took over. Like we had it at UGF. It was the same one. Trust me.
we were at Rab first.
No, we weren't.
We went at UGF, and then we went to Rab.
Yes.
Well, whatever the
There's a big
case may
story
be.
behind that.
Well,
yeah.
well, what I'm trying to get at
Bet
is
you my
that
next
gym.
paycheck.
Well, I walked in there, and everybody would have their cell phones and coats
Yes,
hanging
you can
off
say
of it.
that part.
And I just looked at it like, there's the best piece of equipment to raise your deadlift and your squat, and they're using it as a coat rack.
Because we were using it at UGF all the time.
Right.
But I don't know how. I believe Mike Lopacek somehow acquired it, and I don't remember how he got it. But he got it, and it was in UGF for a long time. And then remember, he took it. There's a whole story behind that. But I know it was that he got it first, and then I think it. Almost
Still, people don't use it. We got one in our gym, and I don't see a lot of people using it. So. You use it.
I use it all the time, and I see some people. I see some people using it in weird ways too. But
I use it.
I get your point. It's not utilized like it should be. Definitely, like we use it the most probably.
Tiny Meeker.
Not competing this weekend. Got a big meet to put on in May. ESPN 2 picked up the baddest bencher on the planet. Ooh.
You gotta read his first one up here.
Oh shit, sorry. Tiny Meeker Eddie is 6'3" and Thor is 6'9". Thor had much more training time and he definitely looked more prepared. Still, both were dropped. I actually think it could have gone 10 rounds.
Yeah, possibly.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Why did Eddie have or Thor? Why did Thor have much more training time?
I don't know.
Because, like, didn't they know about it? Like, I mean...
This was supposed to happen a year ago or something,
Unless Thor was already training it, if that's maybe what he meant. But, yeah, Thor definitely looked way more prepared, and it was really cool to watch. Like, we weren't... I know, like, we were kind of wondering if it was, like, going to be, like, fake. Like, if it was just kind of all for... I can't talk tonight.
It was
publicity,
not fake.
But... As soon as they started, we're like, nope, this isn't fake. This is not fake. This is real. And we definitely really enjoyed it, too. It was totally badass. And that's really cool that ESPN 2 picked up the baddest bencher. That's amazing. Congrats. That's a big deal.
Huge deal.
Yeah, huge deal.
Tricep ladders. Talk about those.
Are we on that one?
Yep.
Anthony Caruso. Ryan, have you done those tricep ladders Bill Gillespie talked about yet?
I have not. Yet.
You gotta do that soon.
I know.
You gotta get on those.
One rep says we look fine, even though on our preview channel over here it's buffering.
I thought you were just saying we look fine. I was like, thanks. But okay, good, because I was wondering, because like I haven't seen it do it in a little bit, probably since I said something about it, but for a while there, it was I kept seeing it out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, shit.
Yeah,
it's doing it right now.
Well, if it's not doing it, then it's to continue.
Okay.
CJ Morgani has a good one here. Read that.
Hey, everybody. Worked late, but here now. Pulled some big numbers, and we'll share them with Ryan.
Thank you.
Just trying to keep up with Miss Ashley.
CJ, you look strong on those deadlifts, man.
Appreciate that. Yeah, you're looking strong, kicking ass. Can't wait to see more vids, definitely. Always good to have you here, buddy. Howard Weingarten. Wow, that's awesome, Ryan. And yes, I'm working hard to get to the Kennelly Classic. Excellent.
We're trying to get money for prize money also.
We're still trying to work on
that. We got some angles.
I wouldn't bring that up because that's we don't know
happens,
yet.
You'll know about it.
We don't know yet. But yeah, that's in the works. So fingers crossed that everything is able to come together on that one. And it would be amazing to see you again, definitely, Howard. Fred Flintstone. Hey guys, hope you had a great week. Sad to hear about Louie. Ryan, why don't you like push downs for triceps?
I like them as a finishing, like before we walk out of the gym, just to peter out the triceps. I don't like them as a main movement. they're too convenient, and I like things that make people complain that it hurts in a good way. I mean, a lot of things I do, strengthen the ligaments and tendons that run into the elbow here. A push down, I mean, they're effective. Yeah, I don't not do them. I just, when I pick tricep exercises, I usually pick 2, and then I like to finish, or superset. Sometimes we'll do a rolling dumbbell, and then we'll do a push down, superset. What are you doing?
Oh, I was going to see if there was a question that we missed from One Rep. Because he said asked you directly, but there wasn't quite a question.
And when I do push downs, I definitely like to add a band. I like to throw a band over the top and make them harder.
So much for the not getting cut off, One Rep.
So,
sorry, keep going.
Oops, triceps, not enough range of motion.
Yeah, so I should have read that right after I read the first one, because he had typed trial, so he was correcting it and then just asking if not enough range of motion is why you
no.
But you clarified you do, just they have their place. Like,
yeah, they're too easy. There's like multiple different attachments, to put on there too, but it's always a finishing exercise on my crew. One rep.
So I don't know if we missed a question from him earlier.
What are you talking about?
Did he ask a question about the
Asked you directly because of the whole gymnastics thing, and
something?
if it's a question for you, it might lower the probability of getting cut off, perhaps. Well, if he's referencing gymnastics, it must be the guy that could bend backwards. I thought he was a gymnast or something that had flexibility to do that.
Yeah, so. But that's more than, like I said, if he would have just laid on the ground and done it and folded it in half, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's just, he's probably an ex-gymnast. He's just got a lot of lower back flexibility. But like I said, being able to do that on the bench with 225 and bench it like that and get up just fine.
I thought it cool.
There's something more going on there. I don't know exactly what it is, but that's crazy. And thank you for looking for ways that I might not get cut off. Let's keep brainstorming and seeing how we might be able to help me be able to finish more of my sentences. That'd be great. All right.
Oh, Mindy, talking about Mindy, one rep.
And probably not. Ha ha ha. He has all Texas. He gave away most of his non-Texas bars. Oh, okay.
So he's stocked up with Texas bars at the Mindy
Texas
house.
Yep. Okay. Mary Askew. Thomas MD, I'm working on a deal for the F8 bar. It'll arrive in 3 to 4 weeks, and Kennelly himself and the team will get to test it out. There you go. Nice. Mary's always got something in the works, huh? I love it. Those wheels are always turning. She's always doing something cool to make things better. Yep. I love it. Brian P. 3053-6. I had an idea about your gym funds. Have an online membership for posting workouts for everyone to follow and feel like they are training with you guys.
That's interesting.
That's kind of a cool idea. I like that. That's something to keep in mind. Thank you, Brian. That's
an idea.
That's brilliant. There's definitely something there. I like it. The wheels are turning there too. I love it. Tiny Meeker, Eddie tore his bicep in training. Okay, yeah, I do remember hearing. Okay, so he had an injury. So I do remember hearing about that. I kind of spaced that, but that makes sense. Yeah, so Thor had longer to be healthy and actually train, and whereas Eddie, it sounds like, spent a lot of his time he could have been training, trying to recover and get healthy and recovered enough to even do the fight. That makes sense. That's fair. Okay. Thanks for clarifying, Tiny. One rep Mex, and I think Thor was already having real matches against different people. Ha ha ha.
He looked pretty sharp out there.
Do you mean like real boxing matches or just getting into brawls? Well, yeah, I thought I do think I heard something. Did he fight somebody that was actually a boxer?
I don't know.
Like, I can't remember if I heard that, like, on the fight or where I heard that, but I thought yeah, okay. I might have.
I just seen Eddie training multiple times on Facebook, punching pretty hard and, I mean, looking sharp. And then he gets out there and, I don't know, just didn't look like his training. Yeah, a lot of leaning away and, I don't know.
I mean, which after getting hit as many times as he did, you probably start really.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit.
Kind of changes your game plan when you get popped a few times. I don't want to
get hit no more. Let's see.
1 rep.
1 rep.
Right here. Where the
LOL. That's what I meant, but now that you mentioned it, yeah, the video looks good. No worries.
Thank you, 1 rep.
Thank you, 1 rep. Appreciate it. Elias Ruben Naharelakura. I should have just left it at Elias Ruben. Elias Ruben. Sorry that I butchered your name. I apologize. Hello, Argentina presente.
Wow.
Ooh, excellent.
Good to have
I
you,
love
Elias.
it. Good
That's
to
awesome.
have you. Thank you for joining us.
Wow. Far away.
Again, really sorry that I butchered your name. I do apologize.
We try our best.
You're definitely not the first one, and you will not be the last. I do apologize. Tim Odell. Hey, guys. Sorry I'm late. On vacation in Myrtle Beach with my girlfriend. Worst sunburns ever.
Out there.
Uh-oh. Better take care of those with some aloe vera and then be super careful. Sunscreen. Lots of sunscreen.
Out there on the beach, man.
More
Good for you.
sunscreen. Yes. Glad you're on vacation and getting to have some fun in the sun. That's good. It's definitely good for
1 rep.
you.
What are you saying there?
1 rep. I wonder why YouTube deleted it. Haha, no swear words. YouTube deleted his question?
What the hell's going on?
I was asking about your thoughts on a fitness influencer named Demi Bagby, if you had heard of her and such.
I have not.
I had not.
So what's this about YouTube deleting? I gotta.
Oh, no, sorry.
The
cutoff thing didn't work.
YouTube and figure
as you
out
see 1 rep.
what they are doing and getting their things deleted. I have no sensory words that I don't put any restrictions on what you can post. So this is concerning to me.
That is weird.
There's no free speech here.
That is really weird because I can't imagine anything like that was inappropriate.
I'll look over
I'm gonna
YouTube
look her up
and see
though.
if there's any blocking things on, but I don't think I have anything. I mean, you should be able to say what you want on here.
Well, yeah. I mean, especially
that.
like that seems so basic. Like what? I'm gonna look her up now because I'm curious, and obviously, even asking a question for me doesn't stop him cutting me off thing. So now we know. But nice try, pal. That was, I thought that might have helped.
Yeah, Brian,
maybe if I would have had a better answer, I dropped the ball
I'm
there.
writing this down. B-A-G Bagby. Okay, that shouldn't go on your phone right now.
Okay, I was
got a show to do here. She's super athletic and strong as F. Is she a powerlifter? Is she a bodybuilder? Fitness freak?
He's wondering if she's a gymnast, and I mean, just because I haven't heard of her.
Tiny Meeker, miss you too, Tiny.
Yeah, we're so glad that you made it on here, Tiny. It's really good to see you.
That
hope everything is going
plane
well.
Tickets are going up too.
We miss you also. I know that would be cool. Can we come down and how far away?
I can. I just buy a plane ticket and go. Do you have to have a vaccination to get on the plane?
Vaccination card.
I don't have that. I got a card though. It's legit.
A card?
Yeah. That shows that I had a vaccination shot. Yeah.
That you now just like.
I got it in my wallet. I'm ready to show. Yeah, because it's legit.
YouTube.
Shot myself with it. Yeah. Ordered it online. Just took my own. 1 rep.
But I'll definitely have to look up. Wait, which one? Yeah, I'll have to look Demi up. I wonder, she must maybe be an ex-gymnast or something, but definitely have to check her out. And Tiny, it's very good to have you here. We miss you too. Hope everything is going great for you. 1 rep. Probably has a gymnastics background based on the flips and feats of sheer strength she displays on her social media. Yeah, there's a really good chance. Like anytime you see these female strength or in fitness girls, especially if she's doing flips. I mean, usually they have a gymnastics background because gymnasts just kind of slide into these, different strength. Even powerlifting. I mean, obviously they definitely do good going into like the bodybuilding, the figure, the fitness. The fitness is the big one. The fitness competitions where they do a routine and stuff like that. I think every girl that does that has some sort of gymnastics background. They would have to keep up. I assume that she's a fitness competitor, so definitely probably a gymnast. It's a great background to have. Even going into powerlifting, I mean, gymnasts have such a... Why am I getting dirty looks?
I'm listening.
Are you seeing it, guys? Are you catching that? I'm getting dirty looks.
I'm listening.
But even like going into powerlifting, because gymnasts, they're naturally strong, they're naturally flexible, so that arch, they're going to be able to really rock that. Usually they're really good at, taking corrections and being able to focus on technique, because gymnastics is so detail oriented, and you've got to be able to listen and focus on technique and make corrections, and they're just really good at being able to do those things. So like they can come in and just really start perfecting form, and I can tell that I'm like getting cut off here, so
it's an interesting story.
But you're doing a good job of not actually cutting me off and talking, so that's progress. Like, you can tell he wants to chime in and
I want to get to Tim Odell's question here
and change the subject, but did you see him refrain? He used some self-control there, so that's progress. He's trying. So
you're so
we'll move on. I'll reward your self-control by moving on. But God forbid I talk for a little while on here. Let's see here. Tim Odell. LOL. First vacation in years. Being a logger doesn't support overpriced gift shops and promise rings. LMAO. That's funny. Hope you're having a great time. It sounds like you're still there. So if you're still there, hope the rest of the vacation goes very well, and keep having fun. Make sure to wear your sunscreen. Be careful there, but have a blast. 1 rep max. Well, worth a shot, Miss Ashley. I will keep trying. Ha ha ha. Well, like I said, you saw that. We made progress. He did a really good job. You could tell he wanted to, but he kept listening. He kept letting me talk. So we're getting better. We're definitely getting better. But yeah, it was probably an algorithm thing. Probably since I said, I think I'm in love. That's probably it. That is super weird though. Like, even an I don't understand.
Go on their phone and post on the show. Post a bad word.
But it wasn't a bad word. He didn't.
Well, try something.
You didn't post a bad word.
Well, I don't know what's going on. Why they're cutting our ability to post what we want to. Tiny says, "Get on a plane. Don't need one." Okay.
I wondered because it was going that direction, but then I'm pretty sure.
Howard Weingarten says, "No, I don't think so. But you do have to wear a mask on a plane. On planes. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos where people
I can't find the current
fight that, and they take their mask off, and then they have these people with cell phones are getting these arguments with flight members, and they get hauled off by cops, and I understand. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Hard to breathe in those things, though. I suppose you have to have your nose covered. I hate that. Always wear it down here where my mouth is almost open. They get pissed. Got to cover your nose. Huh?
How come I can't find...
Well...
I can't find it live. I can only find that one. Last week's. Why would I not be able to find...
Because you're not doing it right. You got a YouTube app?
Yeah, the YouTube app.
Where?
You were on it.
Okay. Well,
you see if you can figure it
out. Benchmonster TV, and talk to it right here.
Live, there we go.
And you gotta watch. You gotta watch an ad, because that's I make a few pennies.
Sorry if we're getting bored here, or if we're getting boring here. While you wait for us to figure out.
There we are.
Okay.
So, try to post something.
Where do I post it? Sorry, I know it's like helping a child do this, but where do I have the option to post?
I don't know. Your phone's a little different than my app, YouTube app, so I don't know.
Create a channel to join the app.
Join the chat, yeah.
Do I have to have a YouTube channel to join?
I don't know. maybe that's taken away from the show. Nobody wants to see
Sorry,
that.
guys. I thought
Joseph
I could do it, but
Hippie. I'm sad about Louie Simmons passing. He said once he passed away, the gym would be shut down. I'm 15 and hope to train there one day. Damn. Yeah, I believe in West Side versus the World. He said that. Yeah, I don't want to quote him, but he did say something along those lines. And my understanding was that, and I heard this, I don't know where I heard it, but West Side would become a museum of maybe. I don't know. Don't know what's going to happen. That's not important at the moment. I just want to honor his passing at this time, and yeah, just sad thing to hear happen 3 hours ago. So
was that this?
I just read Josh.
Okay.
Sorry, I think I said
Yeah,
Joseph.
no, it's
Josh.
definitely, like I said, the powerlifting community has taken a hit today. It's a huge loss, and I know everybody's going to be grieving, and he will always be a legend, and we're very grateful for everything that he's done for powerlifting, and just very, very devastated about the huge loss.
So no mask, basically. If you got food or a drink. Yeah, I guess if you have food or something, you can lower your mask.
Oh, but they still are required on planes.
Yeah, well, but Texas is only...
And medical, I think, like, if you go to a doctor's
hour and a half.
office.
It's only like 4-hour flight, really, to get that to Dallas. Or no, Houston. Tiny's in Houston. Finish it off, Ashley.
Only have to wear a mask, no card needed, 1 rep max. Yes, we did it. Haha, that's some progress, Mr. K. I'm going to start defending you again. Haha. Great. So now you're going to turn on me again.
That's
I
right.
thought we were making a great team, 1 rep max. Look at the progress we made. We helped make him better.
Anthony Caruso, that's kind of cool. We should all try to start getting people posting videos of doing hypers to go viral. That's cool, like reverse hypers.
Good idea. Kind of bring it back and make it like really popular again, because people should be doing them. They should be utilizing that if they have that equipment in their gym. And a lot of people don't.
He had like 5 reverse hypers, 3 or 5,
maybe 5, at least 3, like
all different attachments.
At least 3, and like there was like the strap one, and then there was the one that's like and
there's one that has the weights welded on there. It starts with 400. Remember?
Yeah,
it's got 400 on already.
There was like a nice little variety. I can't remember how many there were, but there were a bunch of them. It was like really cool.
If you don't have one of those in your gym, you definitely are missing out.
Yeah. And if you do have one in your gym, and you're not using it, start utilizing it. And if you have one in your gym and you're using it, like you said, props to you. Definitely being smart and training efficient there, and using a valuable piece of equipment. Like I said, people are getting better. I see quite a few people using them in our gym, and a lot of people just don't know how. Like I've had a lot of people come up to me in our gym, maybe not a lot, but it's multiple people, several people come up and say, I see you doing that all the time. It looks really cool. Like, and ask questions about it and ask how to use it. And remember that one day, like Rochelle was asking us about it. I didn't turn her to
people
you.
Are uneducated.
I've had several people ask, and they do, and then like later on down the road, I'll see them actually using it. So, I think like a video of it going viral is a great idea, and like maybe even like throwing up on your page some tutorials, like this is how you use it. This is different,
Possible.
And there's different ways you can. You can do it, and I think like something like that on your page, like a public service announcement. This is really important, and this is how it's used, and this is the different ways it can be used. I think that's a really good idea. Yeah.
Well, we came to the end of the show.
Is that it?
Yeah. And let's
1 rep says my next comment will contain a swear word. Hold on. LOL, selfie time with Miss Ashley. I was just doing that because I was trying to see if I could post a comment on our page, and it won't let me because I don't have my own channel. I only have this channel. So I was trying to see if it was easy to create a channel. I thought it would just make me do a couple things, like thought it would be pretty quick, and so I was taking a selfie to put a picture in, and Then I realized it might take longer than I thought, and he was going to get really mad if I was on my phone for very long, even though
Well-
it was for a good cause to figure out what's going on in the show. But yeah, that was why I was taking a selfie. I was like, I bet people are wondering what the heck I'm doing. That was why I was trying to see if I could get a channel to see if I could post. And you never posted a swear, or did you post it and it's already been removed? One rep. That's a possibility, because he says, okay, my next comment will contain a swear word in it.
Okay.
Did you send it and it already got taken down, or you just haven't gotten a chance yet? Now I'm curious.
All right, let's wrap this show up, ladies and
Okay, I
gentlemen.
guess we're wrapping up.
This is important here. Gonna post a picture of Louie, and then the show's gonna end with a moment of silence. It's been a traumatizing past 4 hours, and I'm not uppity up and all giddy about anything. Very sad time right now, and I rushed home to get a Louie Simmons photo, and I wanted to post that photo and kind of end the show with that. And thoughts and prayers go out to Doris and any family members that Louie has. His gym, I mean, it's a traumatic experience.
His current athletes,
Yeah.
members of his team.
And just kind of wanted to post an image and then just let the show run out. And rest in peace, Louie. You were my mentor, and I would not be here today doing everything that I've done if I had not have met you in 2001. You changed the life for me and many lifters, and you're definitely missed. And I just wanted to leave it at that, and let this play out for a few minutes and just have a moment of silence for Louie Simmons.